Welcome back to Vigibi tiling. Today we're working on something a little different, a full wall splashback that's going to completely change the feel of this kitchen. Usually splashbacks stop just above the bench, but not this time. This client wanted white tiles all the way up to the ceiling to bring in more light, more space, and a modern, fresh look. Now, I know that big walls might look intimidating, but don't worry. With the right method and a bit of patience, it's all about taking it one tile at a time. I think the client had a smart choice here because these tiles reflect light beautifully and help make even a small kitchen feel wide open. If it's your first time doing something like this, just remember that it's important not to rush, even when it feels like the wall will never end. Because big surfaces can test your patience, but remember that what you're building here isn't just about the looks, it's about something that's gonna last. So take your time, because in the end the result will be solid, beautiful, and totally worth it. As you can see, we've reached the halfway point and I think it's already shaping up beautifully. The clean lines and the bright tiles are changing the whole kitchen atmosphere, so just wait until the end to see the finished wall because it's going to be stunning. I know the wall isn't finished yet, but it's a good idea to start grouting early. Doing the grouting stages helps keep the work balanced and manageable, so you don't end up with too much to do all at once. It also allows you to catch any small mistakes early on, making the final finish much cleaner and more professional. And another small advice is to don't let the grout dry too much before you clean it off. Because if it starts to harden, it becomes much tougher to remove the excess, which can leave your tiles looking a bit messy. So the best is to work in sections and wipe away the grout while it's still fresh to get that smooth finish. As you can see, not having a perfectly straight wall can definitely slow down the process, but it's nothing you can't handle. So just take your time measuring and marking and double check your lines, be patient, and you're gonna see how this tricky job gonna turn into a success. In the same area of the kitchen, the client has also two benches that need to be built, where first I carefully place a wooden board and then I screw it down securely to create a solid base. Now I'm carefully applying the adhesive and the finishing strip, which I highly recommend you to do because it might seem like a small or optional step, but it's actually essential for protecting the edges of your tiles. It's basically preventing chipping and damaging over the time and keeps everything securely in place. So taking the time to do this right really pays off in durability or overall quality of the finished job. And from here on, it's just a matter of repeating the same process we've been using. So measuring, fixing, applying adhesive and laying tiles until every part of the job is complete. Here you can see we extended the design just along the edge to give it some continuity, but if you don't have the design, then you're almost ready to finish the job. And here we are with the last touch of silicone to seal everything perfectly. And then you're all set to step back and admire your beautiful brand new kitchen. If you stayed until the end, thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot for me. And now, here's the final result. Make sure to leave a like, drop a comment and subscribe if you want to see more. See you!